third of men, 33%, a little over a third of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. So I've got a question for the men. So my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking. We like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done.
You know, I'm seeing more and more of these videos, and honestly, it makes me sad because guys have told women why. We've made it very clear why we're walking away. And we're walking away in droves, and it's only going to get worse because you're not hearing why we're walking away. It's very simple. Don't read between the lines. Hear these words. There is absolutely no benefit anymore to being in a relationship with a woman for a man. None. Zero. Zilch. Especially when you consider the risk compared to any potential reward. Roughly 55% of marriages end in divorce and the guy loses everything. Add into it all the relationships where they weren't married and the guy lost access to his kids and had to pay mountains of child support and so on. When you really look at it, there's less than a 1 in 4 chance of having a successful relationship. Would you risk everything you have? Would you risk your children and having access to them, knowing you only had a 25% chance of success? I doubt it. Add to it the expectations that today's women have are beyond absurd. We all joke about the sixes, but the reality is that is most women's expectation. You expect men to give, and offer nothing in return. I'm not saying any of this to be mean, but I am being blunt in hopes you'll hear it. Because we've said it over and over and over again. And yet, you're still asking us, why are you walking away? That, in a nutshell, is the crux of the problem. You ask us, but you don't want to hear the response. And if you hear it, you don't want to accept it. My honest advice to you ladies is this. Get a mirror, look in it, and ask yourselves, what are we offering to men? Why should men want to be with us? And if your answer is things like you have a great career or job, or that you're going to cook and clean, none of that matters to us. Not in the least. What matters to us? Peace, loyalty, and acknowledgement. Something very, very few women give to their man. And until you're willing to give that, until you're willing to set aside your ridiculous expectations, those numbers you mentioned are only going to get worse.
Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in this gospel abroad, lift up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a quick lesson through the Spirit, man. Kind of giving balance to this last lesson I did, and it's a spirit that this video popped up on my timeline about why men are leaving. Now, I was trying to be a little, you know what, fuck all that shit, bro. You know, you give credit when credit is due. And when I really meditate on the last video I just did, honestly speaking, she's out of order too, man. And I didn't really make too much mention of that in the video, but for one thing, you know, a man puts a vibration on you, and you're not allowed to choose the man you want. A man will choose you. And really, your father chooses your husband. Okay, your father chooses your mate for you, because the scriptures say, make sure you marry your daughter off into a man of understanding, then thou hast performed a weightier matter of the law. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, she was speaking, it sounds good, like all this self-righteous shit, but really she was speaking still proudly, because for one thing, ain't no man finna deal with you and you think you not finna give up the cook. You're gonna have to come up off them off that virginity you dealing with a man, especially a real man. And no real man finna sit around 3 months to play with your modesty just to see if you want to deal with him or not, just for you to deal with another simp. So I want to put that out there to bring balance to it, because you know, us here at Great Millstone, and I'm a brother, you know, I don't really hold back on women. I call a spade, you know what I'm saying? There's no discrimination with me, man. You know, you go off, you get cursed the fuck out. Same thing with men. I don't discriminate. Like, I don't give a shit. You a man or woman, you off. But you know, that's the spirit that this video came up that I just played with this dude saying, well, look, like, yeah, Dude basically
Third
told
of
it like
men.
it is, because you got this bitch. Now this is a prime example of what not to deal with. And even a woman in our last video, she has a modest and a self-righteous persona of things, but she's still out of order when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? But comparing the two night and day, all these women are wicked. And this is the spirit, because I'm dealing with this. I don't know who the fuck this is, but you know, you got a lot of demons on the comment board. A lot of women. And lately the women just been having the balls to talk shit on my page for the last week or so. So whoever the hell this is, something grand, all right, some butthurt, disgruntled Israelite woman, you know, she's been talking shit on my page since yesterday, which she seems like she's pretty butthurt. You know what I'm saying? So basically she get on my comment board, and this is a prime example on why dude said what he said. And this is what I'm saying, like you, and she was cut because I'm like, maybe the Israelite women could learn something from that last video. Just some type of modesty, even though old girl wasn't 100% modest, you know what I'm saying, and going off. It's just a humility aspect behind it. At least act like you got some decency, you know, because she says I'm a whole virgin, and trust me, black men hate dark skin as a whole. Shut up. For one thing, bitch, watch your fucking mouth, man, when you getting on my comment board talking your shit, all right? Because for one thing, the most I can fuck you up for running your goddamn mouth like you somebody important. Now, if your dumbass was in order, and if you was in your right fucking spirit, you wouldn't feel some type of way about the last video I shun out. Just like that Edomite said in a video, he said, how about you look in the mirror? You know what I'm saying? Look in the mirror before you try to dictate and hate, because ain't nobody checking for you black bitches, man. Simple. You see why nobody is checking for the Israelite women? Because you talk too motherfucking much, man. And really, I hate going off and getting in videos cursing out the women, but you women, man, this is the wrong time for you to be running your motherfucking mouth, man. Like my bro Mataz, he said, man, fuck all that. All these bitches are wicked. And hey, guess what? What he said was the truth, because we dealing with it right here. You know, the spirit be on it, man. You know, because brothers, man, they be going in. Sometimes, you know, you got to look at it like you got to take everything through the spirit, and sometimes with a grain of salt, because we all got different spirits. You know, and I try to bring balance to the lesson, because, you know, people like, God damn, you hard on the women. Like, I'm like, because they need to be hard on. But I do one punk ass video about some decency, which that woman in the video I did, when I think about it, she was out of order. You can't choose who the fuck you want to be with. Fuck all that being nice shit, man. Being nice gets you nowhere, man. Fuck all that. But anyway, so I hit it with a scripture. I'm like, beat it, you demon. I'm like, if you're a virgin, find you a man and shut your damn mouth. Conversation should have been end of conversation. She continues to go on. She said, nah, even if you're a virgin, Jake hates Jake and treats black women bad regardless of whether they keep themselves or not. Most of Jake would take on an Edomite white over a Jake virgin female anyway. For one thing, learn how to type in boo-hoo. Too bad. Get over it. Shit, motherfucker. If your men are going to the heathens, then motherfucker, look in the mirror. Like dude said, look in the goddamn mirror. Alright? You think Jake don't want to deal with Keisha if she's in her right mind? Of course, but we don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the point. Shut the fuck up. If you knew the spirit or you knew the scriptures, you would shut the fuck up. Okay? You wouldn't open your goddamn mouth commenting on a man's comment board. You have no right to speak out against any man. Period. You know? And she said, can't hurt y'all, call this bitch all the time. Well, yeah, a shameless woman is a dog. And you're showing the example of a shameless woman. He says all the time, get real, no matter what we do, you'll always have the evil eye towards us. Nah, bitch, you have the evil eye towards us. Okay, you the one that adopted feminism first. You adopted that. You traded us for your master. So now you get mad when Jake ain't checking for you hoes no more? That's your fucking problem. You deal with it. So, I hit it with Sirach 26:14, and this is just the scriptures. I'm reading anyway. It says, a silent and loving woman is a gift from Yahweh, but there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed, and clearly she can't be instructed. And then clearly this is why she have all this bitterness and a spirit about Jake men. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't find a man. Well, maybe if you were righteous, maybe you can find a man. Because the scriptures say a wicked man is given unto a wicked woman is given unto a wicked man, that the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So if you dealing with straight slime balls in this truth, or you met niggas in the world and you claim to be an Israelite woman, or you got just a bad apple in the truth, then you need to check your fucking spirit, man. All right, don't blame us because Jake is seeing through the bullshit. And this is why we say, you goddamn women, you don't know nothing, man. And the Most High is going to destroy Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to destroy majority of you black women, man, okay? And I speak as a man when I say this, but I could say at least 98.9% of you are going to be put to death on this side, man. And I say that with extreme confidence. Because you got Israelite quote-unquote sisters that's coming in the spirit of that sexy red bitch, man. And if you in that spirit, you're going to be destroyed. Period. You know? And it says an ashamed-faced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued, right? You know? Point blank, period. So if you learn how to shut your damn mouth and get in order and stop trying to argue with a man, because for one thing, you completely out of order for trying to go back and forth with me anyway. You know? Like she gonna say, even if the Israelite woman was good, you ain't looking anyway. Go celebrate the glory of the Grecians. You goddamn right, I will celebrate the glory of the Grecians. And that's one thing about how these blacks, see, they don't never say shit about the Moab woman. They feel some type of way about the Edomite woman because they want to be like the Edomite woman, but the Edomite woman really don't accept them. So they get mad at Jake when Jake go and deal with other nations, man. You know, it's that fucking white woman that they have so much problem with. But yet, the China woman or the Moab woman, okay, the fucking Filipino woman, she's a way better catch than an Edomite woman, man. Okay, the Edomite woman is just readily accessible here because, you know, this is their culture. You know, but they got some ill with the white woman, man. You know, but the fact that she's speaking out against it, like, that shows you exactly what this man was saying in this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shows you. Like, that's the reason why Jake don't marry. And he's absolutely right, man. Hey, he said, would you rather be in a relationship? I'd rather be fucking single, man. I would rather be single. Period. Because the woman you deal with, she really ain't your woman anyway. Like the apostle said, just your turn. You know? And like I said, I put balance to everything because certain brothers do have situations. And this is not to condemn brothers' situations that they dealing with. Because, you know, brothers got their women they deal with, but they understand the balance of it. They know deep down inside they women are a bunch of demons, man. But, you know, hey, they can deal with it and so be it. But me personally, I like my own fucking space, you know. Now, if a righteous woman come along and do what she's supposed to do, then hey, so be it, you know. But at the end of the day, ain't none of you right on this side. All right? So anyway, Sirach 26 and 22, it says, a harlot should be counted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. Right, man? And a harlot should be counted as spittle. You got a lot of women in this thing that's jumping brother to brother, man. Like the fuck you on my comment board? Hey, what did King David put Saul's daughter Michal all the way because she ran her fucking mouth? So shut the hell up, man. All right? You have no right or no dealings, and I didn't give you permission to utter your fucking comment or your opinion. All right? If you don't like it, then you can go take a long walk off a fucking, you can take a short walk off a long building, bitch. All right? And if you don't like it, then fuck you, man. And this is the reason why we say the hell with you goddamn nigga women. We don't give a shit. I gladly parade myself with the Edomite, with the Moabite, with the Ammonite, with the Gadite, the Reubenite, the Ephraimite, the Iskarite woman. And I will do that shit right in front of your motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can know how I feel. Because you black women, you gotta learn some fucking humility, man. You gotta learn humility. You gotta learn that your actions merit your reality today. All right, don't get mad at us because we ain't checking for you. Check your spirit. And stop picking wicked ass niggas, man. You got women that want to deal with a so-called righteous man, but they want that nigga to come in a fucking a Kanye West spirit. They want that nigga to come in the spirit of an IUIC rapper. All that bullshit they doing over there. And fuck them niggas too, man. The Most High gonna destroy them niggas too. All right? It says a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. And that's the reason why she's mad, because she's pretty sure she's dealt with a bunch of wicked jakes that call themselves Israelites. But a godly woman is given it to him that feared the Lord. Okay? A godly woman, which you're not. Because the first thing about a godly woman is shutting the fuck up. If you don't know how to do nothing else, shutting the fuck up will be your best ordeal. Period. And I mean it in that order, shutting the fuck up. All right? It says here, a shameless woman should be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced fulfill the Lord. Right? Running your fucking mouth, man. See what the Lord did to Miriam because she was running her motherfucking mouth? She was talking shit and the Most High shut her ass up and set her outside the camp for 7 days, man. Visible walls. Micah 7 and 9, it says, I will bear the indignation of Yahweh because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I should behold his righteousness, man. And we're seeing the righteousness through the truth. Okay, we're seeing it. And then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? It says, my eyes shall behold her. Now she should be trodden down as the mire in the streets. And I guarantee you, with every ounce of breath that we breathe in our bodies, every ounce of breath I breathe in my body through the spirit of power, I guarantee you, all you fucking women have ever talked shit against the men of the Lord, that's ever left a man of the Lord, that's ever cursed out a man of the Lord, I guarantee you, if you ain't dead yet, or if you're not on your deathbed, eventually you're gonna come back around seeking some type of reconciliation with your men. You know what I'm saying? All these idle ass comments, talking this shit, you're gonna regret every word you said. And you're gonna be back on this comment board apologizing, or if you run up to a brother apologizing when the Most High smites your ass with a plague, man. Okay, because see, that's the problem. You women, you're able to run your motherfucking mouth and nobody's able to hit your ass in it. But it's coming to a time that the Most High is gonna raise up hunters out here. And you're gonna get cold fucked up, man. All right, you know, I'm trying to be a little courteous, nice, but you know what? In that other video, she ain't fucking right either, man, when I think about it. But still, for you sisters that's trying to do right, you have some type of example to some degree. Though you can't choose a man, okay, you can't choose what man you decide you want to be with. That's your father's job, and a man ultimately chooses you. You know what I'm saying? Period. And you ain't finna be sitting on no virgin togas for no year deciding if you want to be with me or not, man. You got a day, maybe two, if I like you, to get that shit up. If not, you can float. Numbers 12, man, and I'm gonna start at verses let's start at verses 5. It says here, and Yahweh came down into the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Moses, Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. And my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. With him would I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord should behold, wherefore where you were not afraid to speak against my servant Moses, man. And like I said, there's been a lot of bitches this week speaking against the videos we've been putting out, man. You know what I'm saying? These little butthurt, disgruntled, fucking fake ass women in the truth. None of you ain't in the truth for real. You ain't serving Yahweh Bashim Shine, the men of the Lord, in sincerity and truth, and shutting the fuck up. You ain't in the truth, man. I don't give a damn what the hell you thinking you do. You can lay $1 million on a camp and you out of order. You ain't in the truth. May you and your $1 million perish with you. All right. And it says, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. But behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Now, it didn't say what he did to Aaron, but you see that woman, he jacked her ass up because she got out of line, man. She ran her fucking mouth. Okay, so how about you taking advice and just shutting the fuck up? That's what you should do. Like the dude said in a video, this is the reason why men are single, and we prefer it that way. Don't come to me with that, I could cook and clean, I could do this and that. Yeah, that's cool, but guess what? I could cook and clean too, and I do my own goddamn laundry. So we don't need your help. No, thank you. I'll be happy with that Moabite or with that Edomite chick on my hip, looking like $1 million, man. Pissing you fucking black women off since you want to talk so goddamn much. But anyway, neither here nor there, you know. But giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and with that, Shalom and the Baba Shalom.